5 of the Western Conference first round. The Nuggets avoided a sweep Monday night in Denver. The Thunder can advance to the conference semifinals with a win at home tonight. And the starting lineup for tonight's game for the visiting Denver Nuggets: Danilo Gallinari coming off his best playoff game, and Ty Lawson with a career-high 27 points to spark Denver. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook remain the leading 1-2 scoring punch in the playoffs, and Serge Ibaka is #1 in block shots in postseason. Dick Stockton along with Gazar, Mike Fratello, and Pam Oliver. And we are set to go for game number 5. The officials are Scott Foster, Pat Frayer, and Bill Spooner. And the game is underway, and the tip controlled by the Nuggets.
Crowd standing on their feet, and they stay on their feet until the Thunder wind up scoring their first basket.
And here is Gallinari. Misses the stuff. And a foul is called. Danilo Gallinari scoring 18 points, all in the second half to spark the Nuggets, and will go to the line. The foul is called against Ibaka.
One of the key things, trying to get Gallinari off early in this game. They know how important he is to stretching the defense, and they know when he gets going early, it's a good sign for them for the rest of the night.
Gallinari hits the first, so along with Azar, game number 5, and of course Denver has to keep it alive. What worked for Denver in the last game, and what must they do tonight?
They got their transition opportunities. They were able to finally make the 3-ball, which is so important to them, and that goes along with confidence.
And the victory by the Nuggets on Monday ended a 5-game losing streak, all in the month of April, to this Oklahoma City team. And a foul on the first shot by Kevin Durant, and he'll go to the line. Durant averaging over 30 points a game, the top scorer in postseason, and shooting better from 3-point range than he is from 2-point territory. Aaron Aflalo picking up the foul for the Nuggets.
You know, it's cute when you start games off in the playoffs, coaches like to put little wrinkles in. So Oklahoma City ran a play that Denver had not seen before, a little wrinkle that Scott Brooks put in. So all of a sudden, Melvin Hunt, the assistant on the bench next to George Karl, turns to the scout behind him like, wait a minute, where'd that play come from? We didn't have that one before. Coaches love to do that to start out the game, run something new the other team hasn't seen.
And it'll go into the video collection to be sure for the future. So Durant matches Gallinari with 2 free throws. And the pass inside to Nene, and Nene is fouled. The basket counts. And so Nene, who had his best game in the opener in defeat with 22 points, will go to the line for a 3-point play.
And you see them attacking the heart of the Oklahoma defense, and that is Kendrick Perkins on the inside. He picks up a quick early foul. He's been in foul trouble in this series. The other thing it does is it tries to reestablish Nene in the game early on. He had a huge first game when they began the series.
Perkins committing the foul, and you mentioned the foul trouble he's had, but Nene has had problems converting 56% from the line, and he has averaged 11 free throws in the series. He was a 71% free throw shooter in the regular year, and there's Durant from Perkins. Good passing. You saw Martin to Nene on one side, and now Perkins hitting Durant to tie the game at 4.
Beautiful high-low passing that time. They tried to take away the entry pass to Durant. He ran a backdoor. Perkins hit him perfectly.
Coming off the screen is Aaron Aflalo. Sefolosha staying with him. And here is Aflalo hitting. Aflalo, who missed the first 2 games with a hamstring injury, came out strong in game number 3, hitting his first 3 shots.
I thought it was interesting. George Karl mentioned, remember, when we had Carmelo Anthony and Chauncey Billups, Aflalo still was our leading minutes guy.
And so the traveling call against Ibaka, that was interesting with those two, with Billups and Carmelo, that Aflalo had played the most.
Yeah, so it was a significant loss, obviously, when he missed the first 2 games.
Gallinari, and the rebound by Westbrook. Here is Westbrook, fouled as he puts up the shot. Russell Westbrook trigger happy and putting up 30 shots in the loss on Monday night, scoring 30 points and forcing the 3 at the end of the game, dooming the Thunder chances.
30 field goal attempts, 11 of those coming in the fourth quarter, the critical fourth quarter, and many of them were not what you would call high percentage shots. They do not want to pull back this young man. He's only 22 years of age, and he's learning every night out. But you have to know the difference between taking too many shots and distributing the ball amongst your teammates.
There you see Westbrook and Durant, the shots they took compared to the rest of the team. And you're right, Scott Brooks says, I don't want to curtail his aggressiveness, but Russell's going to have to pick his spots a little better. Foul was on Lawson, by the way. And the loose ball, one free throw. Nuggets by one early on. Here's Gallinari, and blocked by Ibaka. Leading the playoff parade in block shots, and the layup misses inside. And the follow-up from the corner by Sefolosha, and the rebound by Martin. That's 16 block shots for Ibaka in the playoffs, and driving in is Lawson missing, and there is Nene cleaning up for the Nuggets, who are up by 3.
And that quick early attack that you see from Denver is so important to George Karl's mentality, meaning the philosophy they want to play under. Go quick, and by going quick, shot blockers go after it. No one's on the glass to block out Nene. He winds up with a second shot opportunity. Denver had some huge second shot opportunities in the last game that helped them produce 3-pointers.
And here is Kevin Durant, Nene picking him up. Durant, reverse layup. Kevin Durant, who had 31 points in Game 4 to lead the Thunder, has 6 of their first 7. And Kenyon Martin, who was hot early on, and here is releasing Sefolosha. Transition offense for the Thunder, and they've taken the lead 9-8, their first lead of the game. Here is Aaron Aflalo. Kenyon Martin, double team, and Martin scores against the double team. Kenyon Martin starting off hitting 3 of his first 4 shots on Monday.
Silencing the crowd, by the way. The crowd up on their feet after the fast break, a layup, and then Martin comes back and gets them back in their seats with that little floater.
Nuggets by 1. And working his way in is Perkins against the double team, off the rim, and Nene the rebound.
And Flalo came back, got his hand in there, enough to disrupt the shot.
Gallinari goes in, and it's stripped away. Durant might have made the big play. Sefolosha cannot convert on the other end. So big defensive play by Durant. Penetration, they go out now to Aflalo. Here is Lawson for 3. And Ty Lawson starting out with a 3-point basket and a 4-point Nugget advantage.
That's exactly what Scott Brooks was talking about. All of that penetration is leading to too many drop-off passes on the inside. More importantly, too many wide-open threes on the outside.
And the shot by Durant. Kevin Durant, who got off to an 0 for 4 start on Monday, in fact didn't have a basket in the second quarter, has hit his first 3, and Lawson short did that jumper. Thunder looking to tie the game up. Perkins works inside, and we're tied at 13.
So much attention being paid to Durant on that high pick and roll. As Perkins rolls, he's got to be careful. He doesn't commit an offensive foul, but he stopped short, saw nobody in front of him, and finished the playoff.
Both teams shooting over 50%. The Thunder at 55. And here is Nene from the foul line, and the rebound by Ibaka. Thunder looking to take the lead again, and there is Westbrook flipping it to the side and turns it over. Sefolosha defending Aaron Aflalo, works his way in, and a block by Ibaka, his second block of the game. And Durant going in, and it's ruled a deflection out of bounds. Last touch by Denver, and this capacity crowd was looking for the foul.
Just when you think Aflalo has beaten his man, here comes his teammate Ibaka from the weak side to block that ball. And that's what it does. It makes teams' mentality change. Instead of attacking the rim, they tend to pull up for jump shots.
And Durant misses his first shot of the game. Tied at 13. 6.5 to go in the opening quarter. Kenyon Martin open. and gives the Nuggets the lead once again.
Big jump shot. Remember, Martin started out 4 of 5 from the floor last game, hitting that jump shot from the foul line area and also along the baseline area.
He had 15 points in the third game, tied for the scoring leadership as Westbrook tries to get the pass into Ibaka, trying to get position underneath, and nearly tied up by Martin. Comes out to Afflalo. Durant is back and gets a piece of it out of bounds.
Terrific defensive play that time by Durant because Afflalo was coming out of full speed. He avoided the foul, got a piece of the ball, and now we'll have a timeout taken.
A feverish start to this 5th game of the series.
In transition, the attack is on. Durant keeps enough distance, and those long arms get a piece of the ball. Nuggets by 2.
Presented by Coors Light.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. For Denver, obviously, from last game, the three-point shooting was sensational, 9 of 19. George Karl felt he got his guys to play with confidence, particularly Gallinari, J.R. Smith. For the Thunder, transition defense. They can't give up easy scores on the inside and threes. And then offensively, they've got to take good high-percentage shots like that one right there. Nene with the finish on the dunk.
So Nene giving the Nuggets a 4-point lead. Gallinari making the pass in. Kevin Durant, who has scored 8 points thus far. And here's Westbrook. Gallinari picking up Westbrook on the switch. That means Afflalo is on Durant, and the pass is off of Gallinari, and Durant is short with a 3-point attempt, and it will go back to the Nuggets.
You see Gallinari starts to elevate the late drop-off pass. No one covering Nene. After the screen, Nene rolled right down the lane like he's supposed to the front of the rim.
Here is Lawson. And a great pass inside to Gallinari. Pumps a couple of times and misses the layup. 4 member of the Nuggets underneath.
And that's what the length of the Thunder does. It makes you hesitate. You think twice before shooting.
5 block shots thus far, 4 by Ibaka, and the ball stripped away, and it was off the knee of Ibaka out of bounds, and the turnover will give it to Denver.
And you saw no argument from Ibaka. He knew that the ball was deflected off his leg. Watch the strip. There's the strip. There's it off his right knee, hand out of bounds.
And Ibaka has turned it over 3 of the 4 times that the Thunder have lost the ball. So with under 5 minutes to go in the first, the Nuggets lead by 4. They were 19-5 after the trade of Carmelo Anthony, had not beaten the Thunder until Monday night. And into the game, James Harden, strong defender and good shooter for the Thunder, and the rebound by Martin. 4-point lead. Oklahoma City has led by once by 1 point at 9-8. Kenyon Martin doesn't drop.
We're seeing turnovers by the big men as they're trying to make plays at both ends of the floor. Ibaka, you mentioned his turnovers. Nene, the last time with the turnover. Big men having a tough time passing through the double teams and trap downs.
And Westbrook got through but could not convert. Here's Lawson with Durant back. Gallinari steps back for 3. He's got it. Danilo Gallinari, who is now 7 of 14 from 3-point range in the series.
You know why the crowd is booing? Because they thought that he, meaning the point guard Lawson, may have touched the ground with the pass, and the reason it almost happened, he thought Gallinari was going to run for a layup, was about to bounce it in front of him. Instead, Gallinari ran back behind the 3-point line. He had to change his pass right at the last second.
Very clever for Gallinari, and there you see Westbrook with a little elbow on Kenyon Martin getting up, and this has been a physical series. There have been several technical fouls, 6 to be exact.
You see Westbrook going in, and right there, and then they come